What's up? Got a lighter in my hand. Hold on. What's up, everybody, and welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, having a most excellent time of day. And yes, it is Found Footage Friday, so let's get started. And today in this video, we're going to highlight brand new, up-and-coming, hot director Isaac Rodriguez. And we got 3 films of his we're going to talk about: Deadware, Last Radio Call, and Unknown Visitor. He also has a number of other short films I really recommend checking out. He's got one called The Cop Cam, which we'll go a little bit into later on. He's got another one called Face Swap. Like, this dude has a number of short films on his YouTube channel, No Sleep. I will leave any links involving him down below. But let's get into the first one, Last Radio Call. On June 30th, 2018, Officer David Serling went missing inside an undisclosed abandoned hospital. Using his recovered body cam footage, his wife attempts to piece together what happened to him on that horrible night. The movie stars Sarah Froelich, Jason Scarborough, Ali, I cannot say that last name, and June Griffin Garcia, alongside Kiki Suki. Yo, this one caught me by surprise. I made the mistake of watching this movie late at night. It was like past midnight, and I had seen a few other people talk about it. It got mentioned on my subreddit, so I was like, all right, let's check this out. And I was not disappointed. All right, let's get into the things I really enjoyed about this movie. It touches on some Native American folklore about the ghost witch, the Scaramouche. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. Which was so fascinating to learn. They even do like this little pop in a VHS and learn about it, which was awesome to see. He even the guy that gives them the VHS. I'm getting way ahead of myself, aren't I? And what's really cool about this film is he is able to integrate his Cop Cam short film into this movie, which just blends so well. You have this chick and she's trying to unravel this mystery about her husband that just went completely MIA. The partner that was with him that night has no recollection of what happened, and he's completely traumatized, but again, can't remember a single thing, so he's not really too helpful. She tries to talk to him, she tries to talk to ex-supervisors, she even states nobody will talk to her about what happened exactly, because the body cam footage, for some reason, is classified, and the only thing that we got so far is the intro of the movie of the 2 officers being called to this abandoned hospital, which is at Yorktown Hospital, and I was watching this and I was like, okay, I feel like I've heard of this hospital before, and it's freaking episode on Ghost Adventures back in the day.
The Yorktown Memorial Hospital. We came here because of the D word. When there's demons, we don't think twice.
Which I will admit, there was a point in my life where I just lived and breathed Ghost Adventures, okay? We'll talk about that another day. Yeah, nobody is talking to her, and it's pissing her off, so she decides to hire a camera crew and just poke her nose around. She gets a hold of a few things that progress the story and intensify the creepy factor, because this movie felt like Session 9. I don't know if you've seen that movie, but there's points where we're listening to, audible tapes, and we're hearing some very creepy stuff. And there's some creepy images, I will say that for sure. And really quick, I'm gonna try to be as spoiler free as possible, so I'm not gonna say what exactly, but yeah, there's a point where we come across a dead body, and there's a quick camera shot with the eyes of the dead body that just still sticks with me. The whole movie is worth it for the climax, to be honest. When you watch this, I highly recommend watching this at night. I don't care how late it is, just make sure the goddamn sun is down, you have the lights off, and you turn it up. Because when it gets to the scenes where we're looking at, video footage found on an SD card, or we're listening to old radio call, phone calls, it doesn't fuck around, okay? At least for me. I don't know. Say what you will about me, but again, I watched this really late, really stoned off my ass, and I legit was creeped out to the point where I had to watch something else afterwards. Also, the location of this movie slaps. I love that we're inside this abandoned building. Again, it brought me back to Ghost Adventures days. I'm not comparing the movie at all to that. Please don't consider that. It just, random memory kicked in when I was watching this. But definitely worth checking this one out. This one's available for free on YouTube. I will leave the link. It's not like, some sketchy ass YouTube channel. No, it's a legit YouTube channel and everything. I think it's called Kings of Horror, something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head. Anyways, let's move on to the next one called Deadware. And you can currently rent this on Amazon right now for like $3, which I highly recommend doing if you're a found footage fan. And if you're into screen life style movies like, Collingwood Story, The Den, there's just one I haven't seen yet called Life Scream, which I really want to check out. And you're into the old style of the internet aesthetic, with Windows 98, things like that, those old graphic games, this is your movie. This one actually has reoccurring cast members from other movies, which I really enjoyed. So again, we have Sarah Froelich. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. And then we got the other guy from the movie, Ali, I can't pronounce his last name, guy. And I believe it's just these two people in the entire movie. In 1999, two friends use a webcam and a share screen program for the first time and stumble across a mysterious browser game that may be haunted. All right, the premise in itself is simple. What I really enjoyed about this one is the aesthetic of it. I love this just screen sharing, screen lifestyle movies, okay?
Okay.
It reminded me of me being on my computer in like 1999. Anyway, who was there for the Y2K? Like, who else left their computer on, by the way? Because that's all I was thinking about for some reason during this movie was, dude, I remember being freaking, 11 years old. I don't remember how old I was in 1999. And I was like, no, I'm going to leave my computer on and I'm going to see what happens because I don't believe in this. And nothing happened.
Almost everyone is preparing for the worst. Potential Y2K computer crashes top the list. In Jersey City, 400 bankers will be ready to take calls from investors.
Anyways, I digress. The aesthetic of this movie is worth the watch in my honest opinion because I really just enjoyed that style. I loved being taken back to those old internet days. Though there is a part in this movie where she uses the phone while she's on the webcam, and I'm sitting there like, yo, I remember picking up the phone and instantly just hearing like that took me out the movie. Maybe, hey, yo, some people were richer than me, and I believe they had like broadband or whatever high-speed internet at that time, probably, I don't know. But that part right there where she's using the phone a couple times, I'm just like, no, you got dial-up or what's going on? Also, this one is short. I love that. The last radio call is only like an hour and 15 minutes, if that. And I believe Unknown Visitor, the one we're going to talk about next, is saying less than an hour. Thank you, dude. Thank you. Like, I love a good brisk found footage movie. Don't get me wrong. There's plenty of long found footage movies out there. One I can think off the top of my head is Adrian Tofe's Be My Cat. If you haven't seen it, it's a great found footage film. I refer to it as the Romanian Creep, but that motherfucker is long, okay? And there's a point where, luckily for that one, it's so interesting to me and just so insane of a concept that it kept me intrigued. But I love a good, entertaining, short found footage movie, and this dude is doing it right. They also talk about like some religious stuff. They talk about this thing called the Hungry Ghost. Yeah, something like that. It dives into like some sort of lore there. I thought that was really interesting. I love that this dude is bringing up this stuff like the other movie, Native American lore. This one we have like Buddhism and stuff like that. And I don't want to give away too much because this one does have a little mystery to it. But definitely worth renting. It's only like $3. Why not?
Just do it!
Also, they're playing like this graphic game in the movie where, you click on like a door, it's like a picture of inside of a mansion, and you click somewhere and you move into the next room, solve a puzzle type of game. It reminded me of that old maze game or old screensaver. It was like a maze. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, back in like the Windows screensaver days. Anyways, it's worth it. It's worth it. Believe me, it's worth it. $3. Let's move on to a free one. And next we got Unknown Visitor, which came out in 2019. I forgot to say that the last movie came out, I think, last year, possibly. Or it's coming out officially this year. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, Unknown Visitor came out in 2019. I need some water. And I need to hit this one more time before we wrap up. Alright, look, when you have a movie where its premise and location is about two people that takes place entirely on a front porch, you really have to bring something to the table, okay? You can't have a movie with two people that takes nowhere else but on a porch and not be entertaining. And you know what? Thankfully, this one was. We're going to be talking about Unknown Visitor 2019. After moving into a new house, a young woman experiences a terrifying series of encounters with something evil. A whole nightmare is captured on her door camera. The movie stars Brittany Dunk, Jason Scarborough, and June Griffin Garcia. And this movie brings back Jason Scarborough from the last radio call, and I believe June Griffin Garcia was also in that. Huh. Look, when I say something like what I'm about to say, it's usually because of how good that actor is doing. And if you want to watch a found footage movie and absolutely hate somebody, this is the one to watch. Because this dude, the actor's name, Jason Scarborough, I think his name is Jeff. I don't know if I hope that's right. I can't remember right now. He's a piece of fucking shit. Like, straight up. Oh, man, dude. He is not, like, necessarily one of those, like, cringy, annoying people that you see, like, one of those, like, friends in the found footage movies. Like, oh, yeah, these characters are so annoying. No, dude, you're gonna hate this guy for a completely other reason. I was watching this, I'm like, holy crap. This guy can't become more of a fucking asshole than he is. And sure enough, he pulls like the ultimate asshole stuff in this movie. It's basically about this chick. She, like, I already said the premise, but yeah. So yeah, this lady, she hears something and she has these cameras installed by her friend. I believe they're friends. They could be possibly ex-lovers or at some point lovers. It's not necessarily clear, but the homie is always trying to be there for her. And she starts just experiencing things. She starts like hearing random ghost knocks at I believe one night. There's like this lady that just like appears on her porch and she's like asking for help. You know, she's kind of bloody, this and that. The lady, Anne, what's her name? Which is hesitant because she doesn't want to open the door right away, which is smart, like for sure. And she tells the lady to back away, all the way back, and then she'll put out water and food. And the lady just keeps backing out into like the darkness, and she kind of disappears. And she opens the door after and like still puts the food out there, and the lady's not there, and she's like looking around like, hello. I'm just like, no, go back in the house. And there's like a lot of like stuff like that. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna go into spoilers. I will say one more thing. There's this really creepy, annoying salesman that comes around like 2 or 3 times, and I just wanted to see him die so bad, and there's nothing goes there. I guess it just shows you how annoying people can be and psychotic because he is a little crazy. But man, this guy Jeff, look, if you watch this movie, please come back and let me know what you thought, especially about this dude because I hated this guy. I couldn't believe it. The shit that this dude pulls in the last act was unbelievable. Not because he's kind of a dick. And, like, the movie's not perfect. It's ultra low budget. Like, I don't know exactly how much. I'm gonna just assume that it's pretty low budget because of the fact that it just takes place on a porch. Now, there is more than 3 people in this movie because you have a salesman and you have like a UPS guy that comes, so maybe 5 people altogether. So it's not going to be perfect, you know. There's some movie mistakes in there that I noticed, but yeah, like it's not entirely a perfect movie, but it was entertaining as hell. I will not lie to you. Okay, we have different opinions, of course, but this one was good. And keep an eye out for this guy. I genuinely believe he's gonna be making it big. Like these 3 movies alone are like just like a good start already, dude. Like what the fuck? In my opinion, I definitely believe all 3 of these movies are worth checking out. I think this guy is worth paying attention to. And he's got a YouTube channel with tons of other short films that I really recommend checking out. So I hope you enjoyed this edition. Oh, you know what? I feel like I should do a separate video for this. So I'll just say this now. If anybody's watching, if you're a found footage fan, have you watched The Backrooms? It's a short found footage film, but it is blowing up right now. Oh man, should I do another video? We'll see. Time is of the essence right now. Recommending the fuck out of Backrooms right now. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope I wasn't cursing too much. You know, that's been a complaint. Please let me know what you all thought in the comments. I would love to hear it. Again, if you watch these movies, come back and let me know what you thought, please. I would love to know. And dude, Isaac, if you're watching this, man, just yeah, dude, keep it fucking up because you're going. You're doing it and you're going places. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up. Happy spookies.